name or a comment to tell me that they could see it now? Yes, I could see. Okay, just as soon as I was talking about it. Uh-oh, that's not good. Guess I'll do it from here then.
You're going down. Grr. That's medicine, right?
What the heck happened to it? Oh, that's their fight. I am here for only one thing.
Automated surgery. What could go wrong?
Okay. Going loud and clear. Oh god, the cloud glasses.
Oh, back to the usual daily tedium.
Not sure who's still watching, but hopefully, if it's happening again, just let me know. If the, if it's only audio playing. I feel like the sensitivity or something like that just like feels weird. It's not it. Okay.
Basement.
Right below me, huh?
Got it.
Jesus. Okay, there, that's enough drugs. Or become a jet junkie like freaking K. Yeah, I can't.
Going down. Basement.
Thank you.
Oh, back to the usual day, tedium.
Since I got that done. There, I'm following it.
Going up. Second floor.
I don't know. Alright. Now we can finally go. Sorry for just saying stupid comments, stinging. Oh yeah, these guys are really annoying. I can't wait for 76 to come out. Too bad we get the beta a day before Halloween. And it kind of triggers me. It gets me tilted. How Xbox gets it first, I believe. Yeah, that's what I saw. I'm pretty hyped overall because I saw the trailer and supposedly like a lot of new creatures or like these weird things are gonna be added.
For a spell. I was hoping to have some words with you.
What, you want to fall in love with me again? Just because I'm a girl?
What do you want to talk about?
I'm used to flying solo, but I got to admit, working with you makes me think I've been missing out. Having someone watching your back is refreshing, especially since you never know when the Institute is watching.
It's always good to have backup.
Exactly. Some people at HQ were jealous. You took the big nap and everyone you knew. If a human in the...
You're saying that losing my boy is a good thing?
Oh, Jesus, no, I didn't mean that. Look, if the church gets compromised and the coursers are on our tail, at least you're not putting more people in harm's way. That's all. It doesn't matter much to me. I'm a synth. At least that's what they tell me. So, I really don't have anything to lose. For Glory and me and...
You're a synth? Why didn't you tell me before?
I don't like talking about it. I was one of the first synths they did the whole cranium reboot on, so most synths have fun fake memories. A happy home, a family. Me, I got nothing. And
Right.
since we're trapped, if you ever need to know something...
If you expect me to believe you, I want proof.
All right, you got me. No fooling you, huh? Don't take it personally. I lie to everyone. Maybe I'm just another human that has people back home he wants to protect.
Is that really why you lied to me?
I'm supposed to be showing you the ropes in the railroad, so let's just say this is lesson, well, whatever number we're at. That code I gave, the bitch of the problem is recognizing the 90% of the time someone's on the up and up, and the 10% of the time you're being played.
Wise words, I guess. Thanks. Alright. Time to finish this bad boy. Now what we need is obviously some power. I don't have that. That's already 10. Oh, I guess that'll do. It's so long!
I'm too busy to speak right now.
Said I wanted to talk to you.
This isn't gonna do anything without power.
We're close. All we need is enough power to fire up the signal interceptor.
Oh, bruh. Okay. Now it's alive.
Remarkable work, Knight. The signal interceptor appears to be complete. Are you ready to put it to the test?
Absolutely. I'm ready to go.
Your confidence is an inspiration to us all. That being said, this is the first time we've attempted to directly adapt Institute technology. When we throw that switch, we don't know exactly what's gonna happen. God willing, you'll end up inside the Institute, and the mission can continue.
What are the details of my mission?
I'm glad you asked. Now, I want you to listen very carefully. Once you've entered the Institute, we expect to lose contact, so it's imperative you remember everything I'm about to tell you. About 10 years ago, the Brotherhood began recruiting civilian scientists from the capital wasteland to assist with various projects. During this process, we were able to obtain the services of Dr. Madison Lee, a noted mind in the field of nuclear engineering.
That's fortunate.
Yes, it was. Securing useful resources during wartime is critical. That said, Dr. Lee's contributions to our cause were instrumental in maintaining order in the capital wasteland. After some time, we're fairly certain that her intent was to make contact with the Institute.
What sort of differences?
Although she was working with the Brotherhood of Steel, she never formally joined as a scribe. After the capital, I think she assumed we would just walk away from it all. She was wrong. Your mission is simple. Once you're inside the Institute, we want you to track down Dr. Lee's whereabouts. If you find out that she's still alive, make contact with her and convince her to return to the Brotherhood of Steel. There's a special project we're working on, and it needs her attention.
What's this project that needs her attention?
Dr. Lee previously worked on a potent weapon for the Brotherhood of Steel. We'd like her to continue where she left off. That's all I can tell you. Listen to me, Knight. I'm well aware that you're risking your life going into the Institute blind. Just keep your mind on the mission. And don't let anything they say sway you from your duty. Good luck.
Okay.
I've checked and rechecked everything. I think the signal interceptor's ready to go. Are you?
Let's do this.
All right. Head up onto the platform and we'll see if I can find a signal to lock onto. Pull yourself together and get up onto that platform.
Dr. Lee is a valuable asset. If any harm comes to her, I'm holding you personally responsible.
Let's see. Relays dialed in. Beam emitters warmed up. Everything looks green. Let me start scanning for the signal. Cross your fingers. I'm inputting the code now. Wow, there's a heck of a lot of interference and ghosting. It's gonna take a minute or two to lock in. By the way, this little trip you're taking is a heck of an opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. I put a clever little program on this holotape that'll scan their network and download anything it finds. If you place it in any terminal down there, it'll do the rest. Bring it back to me and I'll see if I can make sense of whatever it found. Well, looks like we have a winner. RF wave capture complete. Ramping the emitter. 60%, 80%. Emitter spiking but steady. All that's left is to throw the transmit switch. Transmitting in 3, 2, 1. Stay safe,
You
soldier.
have your assignment, soldier. Move out.
Well, I'm in the Institute. Okay. Initiate scan. Default tip.
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
Oh no, it's my son. I was already in. What the heck?
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy.
I'm gonna blend in.
And our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason.
Let's make this personal.
For your son.
It's stuck.
Sean.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean? Is that really you?
Who are you?
Sean, it's me. I'm your mom.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Those bastards. They killed your father.
What's going on? Father? Father!
I'll kill them for this. All of them.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here. Help me!
Please, Sean. I'm your mother. To talk to me. Just open the door.
Father? Father, help me! She's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep... Let's start anew.
I could kill you. Right here. Right now.
Yes. Yes, you could. And I would be powerless to stop you.
I want answers, asshole. Now!
Under the circumstances, I will forgive your vulgarity, but I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. It's good to finally meet you, after all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
Bullshit!
Is it? After all the things you've seen and experienced in the Commonwealth? Think about it. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the sun you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality, and here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
They stole you. Kidnapped you. It wasn't right.
Right, wrong, irrelevant. It was necessary. The Institute believed humanity's future depended on it. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect. So they fought.
Yeah, you lost me. I don't see the point of any of this.
You don't see the connection. Let me try to explain. The Institute endeavored to... Plenty of that was even in their attempt. But then I am there.
I don't believe you. There's no way any of this is true.
I wish there was something to say. I know.
You're my son? Then prove it. Now.
I've already told you how I came to be here. I don't know what further proof I can offer that would convince you. I've shown you my trust. Your weapons haven't been confiscated, and I stand unarmed before you. Please, let's just talk.
We have nothing to talk about.
I had certainly hoped we could work together. But every man must make his own decisions. If you choose to leave, I cannot force you to understand, though, that I cannot allow you to remain within the Institute. You may have safe passage back to the relay, where you will be sent back to the surface. But from that point, you must be considered hostile. I am sorry. I must think first of the safety of the Institute.
Sure.
The elevator will return you.
Yeah, I'm putting a cap in you.
An enemy may be neutralized. It would appear fine. Target has disappeared.
He said he wasn't armed, but yet he had a freaking pistol on him. I'll take that lab coat and your gun. No witnesses. Oh, I kind of screwed up for not coming in here with like power armor.
Go through.
Hold on, before I go any further, I know what I chose. I'm still like, I can't believe I just did that.
Need the key.
Already.
This.
Well, he said I could leave, so. He'll be back alive. Oh, okay, they're all waiting here. Yo, let's get out of here quick. I don't think he's dead. I hope not. I don't like. Oh, okay. As soon as I thought I was there.
Easy now. Hands up.
Is your hand good?
Just do what I say. You. Kill. Get over here.
See what you got. Your gun. Your helmet. That's it. Woo! Oh, like the quickest assassination I just did. I mean, now I gotta just bring back the data to describe. Talk to Preston Garvey about the Institute for what? It's Childish Gambino. I was gonna ask, whoever's still watching, I was gonna ask if you guys still see me, but obviously you can because you guys, well, you just saw me kill him, father.
Here's your holotape, Proctor. Hope the data on that thing was worth it.
Thanks. You know, it's good to...
I wasn't worried. After all, I built the device myself.
I have confidence in everything I build, too. But that's because... Speaking of technology, I'm dying to find out what's on it.
Hopefully, it'll reveal...
That would be the best case. Before we jump to conclusions, let's see what... I'm sure the Institute... After that, we'll have to see what we've got. In the meantime, good luck, Knight.
I gotta get on the blimp. The pre-win.
Knight.
Lancer Captain Kells has informed me that the Institute's on high alert, and you're to blame. Explain yourself, Knight.
How did you know?
We've been monitoring communications, and picked up an encrypted signal being broadcast from the Institute. What the hell were you thinking?
I didn't realize.
I didn't realize it would make you so angry.
Didn't realize?
I stand by my actions, sir.
Do you? Well, if nothing else, you have the courage to stand your ground. That doesn't absolve you from your mistake. But let's just say you've earned back some of my respect. Fortunately, this incident doesn't change our current strategy. We have a contingency plan that's already being put into effect that should ensure completion of our special project. Now, on to other matters. Thanks to the success of your reconnaissance efforts, it's time to advance our operations to the next phase. I want you to report to Proctor Ingram at the airport. She has a special project that requires your immediate attention. And Knight, don't disappoint me again. Dismissed.
Exactly.
I'd gladly lay down my life. Keeps humanity from repeating the apocalypse.
So, I bet you're eager to get your hands dirty on our new project. How much has Maxon told you about it?
Whatever it is, I'm sure it'll help us crush the Institute.
It will, but we've got a lot of work ahead of us first. Come on, it's this way. Unless you're blind as a bat, I'm sure you've noticed that we've been building a gantry.
Let me take off what I'm...
The tarmac. Maxon and Kells have been looking for something that'll tip the balance when we go toe-to-toe with the Institute. Now, the Prydwen might be a big beast, but she's not built for fighting. That's where our new project comes in.
True peace can only be achieved by superior firepower.
This storage bay full of parts is what's left of Liberty Prime. The Brotherhood used it in the Capital Wasteland as a weapon against the Enclave. It's the most advanced robot the Brotherhood has ever had at its disposal. Unfortunately, Liberty Prime was destroyed in the line of duty. I've spent the better part of the last few years piecing him back together. And if you think that was easy, try rebuilding a Protectron while you're blindfolded. In order to get Liberty Prime fully operational, we're going to need your help.
No problem. I'm sure this only looks worse than it actually is.
Huh. I wish I had your confidence, because this is not going to be easy. Now, the good news is that we've got most of Prime's parts fully assembled. The bad news is that it's going to take more than a few rivets and some spot welding to get them working again. The first problem is his CPU. It's fragile, and every time we try to feed power to it, it blows itself out.
There's got to be a way to solve that.
I do all the maintenance on the Prydwen, so you'd think it'd be a snap. As much as I hate to admit it, Prime's power systems are out of my league. What we need is a robotics expert, and there's someone in Diamond City that fits the bill. Her name's Professor Skara. Locals say she's a wizard when it comes to fixing robots. Why don't you head over there and see if you can talk her into helping us? Oh, and take this with you. Once she sees one of those Cerebro fusion adapters, I'm pretty sure she'll have a tough time saying no. In the meantime, I'll prep Prime's...
Alright. Let's get going. So I may have just killed Father, but that doesn't change the fact on how we are going to charge into the Institute, because the Institute is still up and running. So technically, if you're still watching this, David, I didn't fully kill the Institute. I killed its leader, not the entire Institute just yet. I've been here before.
Sorry to let you down, but I'm afraid I'm not in the mood to teach biology lessons today.
I don't care about that. I'm looking for Professor Skara.
Well, then that makes two of us. Her normal field expeditions never last more than a few days, but it's been over a week now. I'm afraid something terrible has happened to her.
Don't worry, I'll find her.
Oh, that would be wonderful. The last place Professor Skara said she was going is the General Atomics Galleria. I'll mark it on your mapping device. There. Look, if you find her...
Well, great. As soon as I get there, she's not there. Of course she's not there. So, we gotta go on this little freaking goose hunt. Well, luckily I have it marked so I could just get there ASAP. I'm hopefully I will look into making a new intro and outro soon. I will be posting more videos soon.
Welcome to Back Alley Bowling. I'm afraid our lanes are out of order.
Excuse me, but this is a private research site. If you're here to study these robots, I'll have to insist you relocate to somewhere else.
I'm not leaving until I've spoken to you.
I see. Well, forgive me for the false assumption. My name's Professor Skara, and in answer to what I expect to be your next question, Professor is my first name, not my title. The whole thing's rather complicated. Perhaps I'll explain it to you sometime.
I love me a complicated story. Maybe later.
So, now that I've formally introduced myself, perhaps you'd care—
I've been sent by the Brotherhood of Steel to ask for your help.
How very interesting. I wasn't aware that you people ever asked for anything. While I'm flattered that the Brotherhood of Steel would find me useful, I can't help but be wary of your methods and motivations. Perhaps if you were more specific, we could come—
We have some robots that need repairing.
Please don't insult my intelligence. I'm sure that ship of yours has plenty of able-bodied technicians that can fix up your robots. If they sent you out here to find me, they're looking for something. So, you want to try?
We need your expertise to get Liberty Prime back online.
Liberty Prime? Where have I heard that before?
Fallout
Oh,
3.
yes. I believe it's some kind of an enormous robot. Intriguing as it sounds, I'm afraid my work at General Atomics isn't complete. Perhaps you could come back another time.
If we wait too long, Liberty Prime will never walk again.
It would be a shame if such a technological marvel went to waste. All right, you've got a deal. I'll wrap up my collecting trip and meet you at your headquarters. Now, if you'll excuse me, I still have a few loose ends to tie up before I leave.
Just kidding. Okay. Now that that's done, now we gotta go back. Come on, Deacon. Just get out of here. Yeah, they're so annoying. Hold on. Okay, okay.
Don't let Ingram catch you standing around. He'll be on report by later.
Excuse me, Proctor Ingram.
Well, things are off to a good start. Isn't that right, Professor?
You call this a good start? This poor thing's memory core was completely corrupted. Haven't you people ever heard of inertial dampeners? Titanium shock casing? It won't be easy, but I should be able to make a few modifications and get his basic functions online. If you can keep your inept scribes from slowing me down. Charming, isn't she?
Yeah. Sorry about that, Ingram.
Don't worry about it. We might be butting heads on a few issues, but I've dealt with worse. Besides, Skara's worth all the aggravation. I've never seen someone so proficient with Prime's power systems. She's already saved us weeks, maybe months of work. In fact, we're ready for you to start building as electromagnetic actuators.
Sure, anything you need.
That's what I love about you. You're ready to leap into action, and I bet you don't have the faintest idea what I'm talking about. The actuators are what allows Liberty Prime's arms and Prime's new limbs are way too heavy for the simple hydraulic pistons. We're gonna have to rip those out, construct a brand new system using electromagnets, and install them in its limbs. What we need you to do is build the actuators for us.
All right, Ingram. Enough with the school lessons. Here's a list of materials you'll need, and the plans to make the actuators.
Now, the only thing we need you to head out and find is a high-powered magnet. According to Proctor Quinn, we've already sent out a few teams to find the rest of the high-powered magnets you'll need. They should be back by the time you return.
Once you start building the actuators, we need one for each limb, so you'll need to make a total of 4. Good luck.
Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes.
You know that staticky sound? Yeah, it means we should get... Let's see how many headshots you take, beauty.
Kind of straight up ahead. One's nasty bugs. Okay, that's good. What am I thinking? I'm acting like I could actually grab the ledge. The magnets are in this building, maybe, since it's pointing to this way. Go, 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 go. That doesn't make sense.